pleased to be joined now by a very casual-looking Roman Reigns. Welcome to Aftermath TV. We are excited to have you on the show.
Well, thanks for having me. You caught me right out of a workout.
You know what? That just proves one thing.
That means I was working hard.
You never stop.
Never.
You're always grinding, always hustling, always working hard at what you do.
That's right.
So really, I'm making you look good.
I'm gonna agree. Keep going. Hey, let's see how good she is. Keep complimenting me.
I just keep pumping your tires. Yeah. I have to start with a random question.
Sure.
Recently, within the last few weeks, you came to the ring not in your combat boots, but in running shoes. And for some reason, you have this ability to really evoke a reaction out of an audience. And social media went crazy. Why is Roman wearing running shoes? What's happening? I have to know why. I have to know.
Well, first of all, they're not running shoes, and
Sorry.
I wear all kinds of shoes. You know, I'm a human being, but no, they were combat boots, just like more of a street version of what I normally wear, which are Nike boots anyways, and they have the white sole. Okay. It matches the white vest that I was going to have on my logo with the white, lining. I'm good like that. I matched it up, and I thought it looked good. We might not see it often, but I thought it looked really good. It's a little bit of a sensitive subject right now because she kind of got ex-nayed and shut down on the white soles, but I thought it looked good. I got a lot of positive feedback. It broke the internet.
Which is a good thing. Like negative.
That's what I'm saying.
If you break Twitter, like how many people can say they broke Twitter?
I did it with my shoes, yo. My shoes.
That's all it took.
Yeah, and not to mention, I guess the only negative side is I thought, me and Strowman, the Big Giant, had a great match, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the crowd. But it's just funny how it's one thing that can take over and get everybody's attention. So whatever.
You just got to deal with
back to the all black.
Sometimes.
Yeah, back to the all black.
You try to switch it up, everybody's all over you. Well, you've got a pretty big match coming up at WrestleMania. The Undertaker. I mean, The Undertaker and WrestleMania, they go hand in hand. It's what everybody looks forward to every single year. Where does this rank for you on the list of things that you've done in your career?
Well, why's it got to be a big match for me? Why can't it be a big match for him?
Here we go.
Why can't we switch it?
Sorry.
He's done a lot of great things throughout his career, but he never ran into a Roman Reigns. He never ran into the big dog.
That is factually correct.
But no, in all seriousness, it's it's a blessing, and I feel so fortunate to share the ring with a legend, someone who's plugged in so much time and has the respect of everybody, not just people within the company, but all the fan base. Everybody's seen his body of work and his evolution throughout his career, and I think it's gonna be cool. And I'm really proud to be able to say that I'm gonna be one of the last people to be able to wrestle him, and not just wrestle him, anywhere in the biggest, the grandest stage of them all, being WrestleMania. So it's pretty neat, and I think it's a cool matchup. It's bringing old school and new school, and I think he represents a generation, and I'd like to think I'm leading one at this point.
I bet you there's a lot of WWE superstars pretty jealous of you right about now with that match. But Taker, one of, if not the best entrance of all time, and this is WrestleMania. Have you thought about what you might do for your entrance?
I'm not really worried about the entrance. I'm gonna let him have that. I'm gonna just go in the ring and kick his ass.
Oh, all right. Fair enough. What about footwear? Combat boots?
I'm telling you, I see what she's doing here? Women in their fashion, but I liked the white look so much that I would have doubled down and did it again.
All right.
That's how strongly I felt, but you know how it is. You can't win them all.
I work in television. Sometimes I curl my hair and people, they hate it.
Yeah.
What?
What?
I'm serious. I had my hair short, like up to here a couple years ago, and now it's long, and some people are like, you look better with short hair, and other people are like, you look better with long hair, and I'm like, are you listening to what I say when I'm on TV?
You can't please them all. Yeah. What are you worried about the hair? Worry about the information.
And the entertainment.
There you go.
Like, I'm like, come on. One last thing about your Taker match. Obviously, Brock Lesnar was the man that beat the streak. Have you watched any Lesnar tape to see how you might be able to use something he did to beat Taker?
I'm not going to watch any of his tape. He has a whole different game plan, and he goes about his business different than I do. I think if there's anything I can take from it is just that brutality. You know, he brought the intensity, and to match someone like The Undertaker, to match a legend, a future Hall of Famer, someone who's seen them all and been in the ring with them all, I think the only way I'm going to be able to do it is my way.
I would have to agree with that. It's worked for you thus
dog.
far in your career, the big dog way. All right, wrestling questions officially out of the way.
Yeah,
Are you ready for a little...
Get him out of here.
I mean, you've been asked everything, I'm sure. You ready for a few nonsense questions?
Let's get silly.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yes. Okay. First things first, I've seen you on Xavier Woods' YouTube channel. Everyone has a nickname on this channel. Yours is the merchandise.
On the merchandise.
Why? Where does this come from?
You see what I'm wearing right now?
I do.
I can't even get one of my own merch shirts. They're all
You're so hype, you can't even get your own.
They're hotcakes. They're going nuts up there. The kids running around.
People they gotta get those
low,
Roman shirts so they can get out there and boo you. They gotta have the Roman. They gotta have the Roman shirts.
You know, it doesn't match. It's weird. That's how I make people feel funny. I don't know. They want to boo me, but they want to buy me. Who knows?
Yeah, well, I mean, numbers talk, right? Money talks.
Facts are facts.
Exactly. You also spent a full season, I won't say year, season in the CFL with the Edmonton Eskimos. Is this correct? So I have to know, I mean, you did some time in Canada, and you did your time in Edmonton, of all places, which is a very cold place.
So cool.
So cold. What was your experience like living in Canada for a very brief period of time?
It was neat, you know, and don't jump down my throat, Canada, but I didn't enjoy the game as much, but like because the rules were different, and I'm from the South, and like as a defensive lineman, they back you up off the ball, so the neutral zone is a yard, so that completely takes all my advantage of way of getting off the ball and getting to the quarterback. But as far as living in Edmonton, I really enjoyed it. I'd never been that north of that, point in my life. And I really feel like because the positioning on the earth, it was different. The skyline was different. Like I felt like it was bigger. The weather was different. There was more like...
Very different than Florida.
Well, yeah, but what was cool though, what was very cool, especially because, Florida's always typically sunny, is it was daytime like the majority of the day, like 18 hours of the day or something like that. It wasn't night that often because of the positioning. But it was cool because I saw so many different types of weather. I saw heavy snow blizzards. I saw crazy rain, lightning storm. I'd never seen so much lightning. It felt like, you seen the movie War of Worlds with Tom Cruise?
Yes.
You know, where the lightning was hitting, and
Yeah.
like it looked like that, and like there were like rain flashes going, and then there was another rainstorm where we were in this big condo that they had us staying in, and there's a big like cumulus cloud on it. That's the only one I remember.
I'm actually impressed that you remembered.
That's the only one I remember from school, from Earth Science. But it looked like a waterfall coming out of it. Like you could see the rain. Actually.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Did you get into hockey at all? Did you watch any hockey?
I had a few iceberg beers, which blows my mind that not every Canadian knows about those. But I've watched a few hockey games in my day.
Okay, and what'd you think?
It's cool. I like the physicality. I like that they just let them brawl. That's pretty neat. And then it's like, go get in the box. It's like, when your kids fight, like, what? Stop it, go in your room. Yeah. Okay, come back and play. I love you.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that because the game. I'm getting a little off track here, but the game has changed so much, and people, some people don't like the fighting and the physicality of hockey. But every time I meet someone that's just been introduced to the game or has recently watched hockey, they're always like, I love how physical it is. I love that it's such a contact sport. Anyways, enough of that.
Enough of that hockey talk.
You're an athlete. A lot of athletes are superstitious. Do you have like certain like game day or like match day things you have to do?
Not really. I'm very laid back as far as I just have a routine of like getting dressed.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It's just I just do it all. I put things on the same way every single day, and just the little things that I do to prepare, but nothing really crazy.
Fair enough. All right, before I let you go, it's okay. You're a normal dude. That's fine.
Boring.
Yeah, I know. Seriously.